Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me for another Memory Planning Monday, a project life process video. If you would like to see what I'm going to do for this week, then stick around. Hey everybody, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. I am planning, documenting week number 29 in my project life. So this is like the third or fourth spread in my second volume for 2023. However, it still does not have an album to live in because scrapbook.com has not had the light gray 9x12 album in stock for months and months and months. So I'm gonna try to hold out, like I said, and just keep stacking these on top of each other. And hopefully they'll come back in stock soon. Otherwise, I'll probably have to switch to like white or dark gray or black or something. What would you guys do? I don't know. But you can see I've already kind of pre-selected my cards. Not kind of, I have pre-selected my cards and put photos where I want because it does help save a lot of time. So a lot of these cards are from Studio Calico. In fact, I think most of them are. Most are from the Keep on Shining Documenters kit and Away We Go, maybe, or The Grove, I can't remember. And then this is one from Paper Person Shop, but I think everything else is Studio Calico. So I also have some washi here. I love this washi. These two I got in a pack, I think from Hobby Lobby, and then this one is from Heidi Swap, last year, a Stop the Blur kit. I'm going to use a lot of different little embellishments. I'm thinking probably these like acetate circles or flowers or shapes that I have from Studio Calico. And then I also have lots of little embellishment stickers. I need to pull my pip stickers, which I keep in this Planny Thing album. Stole this idea from Jenny Garcia, using the pip stickers for Project Life. Since we have like kind of a happy floral theme going on for this month, I feel like florals would be a good choice. So I might go with these, or even, oh, these will be good. These are pretty cute too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with these. These are from March of 2022's collection. They're called Springing Up. So I'm gonna pull these because the pink, yellow, and orange are perfect, and I love that holographic sheen on them. So without further ado, I'm going to speed up the camera and switch over to voiceover. So I'm gonna start with the left side and then move over to the right and narrate and chat with y'all as I create this page. All right, so let's go. Hey friends, so this should be interesting because I got up and down about 15 to 20 times during the first half of recording this because my daughter was having a play date and they were painting outside and she kept needing me to come and kill yellow jackets and wasps. So I apologize. Well, actually, you won't notice because I'll edit it out. But yeah, just to give you the context for where we're at. And right now I'm just picking out embellishments. So I love the washis I chose. They were a perfect fit. I thought I was going to use puffy stickers as accents, but instead I went for my pip stickers. So I didn't really end up using them. But this spread came together a lot quicker than usual because I already had the pockets already full. So I already knew, you know, kind of what my like foundation piece was going to be for each section. You can see I'm trying to decide between some of those Studio Calico puffy stickers. I just love the most recent releases so much. But I end up using this little piece of chipboard from one of the Ali Edwards story kits or Stop Stories by the Month kit. But this one says Around the House, which is perfect for both of those photos. And Nora was still getting over being sick, so that is what that picture is. It's her in my bed in the morning on Monday. And then Tuesday morning, we had a lazy morning, so I just documented a picture of her snuggling with the cat. And then this is going to act as my title card. So I'm going to stamp out the week using the Alphas Are Awesome. No, sorry.
I'm going to use these alphas from, I think they're from a couple years ago, December Daily, but I got them on sale and I love these letters. Love, love, love. So I stamp out week and then 29, is it? Using, and then the numbers are from Heidi Swap. They're called Destination Alphas and they're a 6x8 size. And I decided to use the Distress Oxide ink to do that. It was very, very juicy, so it took me a while to like let the ink dry before I could put it back on the pocket. But yeah, I think it achieves like the look I was going for. I wanted it to stand out, and it definitely did that. So I lost the footage of me stamping the 29 and embellishing it with the puffy smiley face there and the beginning part of embellishing this photo of myself and my daughter, or oh my God, not my daughter's friend, my friend's child's picture. So that's myself and Grace, who is just an amazing person. I've really enjoyed getting closer with them. And I'm kind of like the cool aunt, if you will. It's one of my best friends' oldest. So my best friend Erica has 5, and you often see the other siblings in Project Life or in pictures or memory planning photos from last year because the youngest ones are very close with Nora. In fact, they might make it in the second part of this spread. I can't remember. But they were definitely in last week's spread. It was Abby and Hannah. Anyway, so the middle card is just a decorative card. I love the little crown in the middle. And I put the washi, I put a piece of chipboard, and that circle that says July. And then this is a selfie, obviously. I just got my hair highlighted, a lot of highlights, went a lot lighter for summer, added quite a bit of blonde, which was like a first for me, but I really liked it. And so I snapped that selfie quick. I always feel awkward taking selfies. I don't know if that's probably normal, right? I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel when you take selfies, if you even do. But that's just me documenting. Okay, Tuesday was a lazy morning. Nora's finally feeling a little better. I got my hair done. I got to go out to dinner with Grace, kind of like a sort of farewell dinner before they go to college, which is like, I cannot believe that they're going to college. Finally, my title card is dry, so I can put that back. I left the checkboard 3x4 pocket down there that says do something that makes you happy. Didn't embellish it at all. It's perfect as is. And yes, it was difficult for me not to decorate it. I decided to use this card on the right to journal on, and I just used these old number stamps from a Stop the Blur kit from Heidi Swap last year to put the dates on each of the rows so that I could journal just a tiny bit about each day. The Distress Oxiding color I'm using is Candied Apple, by the way. I forgot to mention that earlier. It's amazing what you forget between just a couple of days. I filmed this a couple days ago and I'm finally getting to do the voiceover, and my brain is already like, what happened? Because again, Nora is sick. Shocker. All of a sudden, yesterday she started with a stuffy nose, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't tell me she's getting sick again. Because we all had mono. In fact, my husband still has symptoms. And then I'm like, okay, is she having a flare up of it because he got it? Like, did she get it first and then I got it and then my husband got it and now she has it again? Like, what is going on? Or is it just a cold? Like, I am so tired. And honestly, this summer has been awful. And I talk more about that actually in this spread because it just was literally like almost the entire month of July and now the beginning of August, we've all like somebody has been sick. So it's just been a crap summer, a summer I wish I could kind of get a do-over on. And honestly, a lot of this year feels like that. I hate to be like, I don't know, negative Nancy, but that's just the truth. And I'm just really thankful that I get the opportunity to and the privilege to like document all of this, even though it's not like rainbows and butterflies. Of course, all the gorgeous products make it look that way. You would never know just by first glance that this is a difficult week because there's lots of sweet moments captured in between. And again, that I think is like God's grace, because if it wasn't for these little moments of like joy, I think life would just be so unbearable. And it really has been difficult, because when Nora gets sick, she is extremely needy, and like nighttime is just a literal nightmare. Like nobody sleeps. So for her to be sick again just feels like, really? Like, am I cursed? What's happening? But anyways, I didn't come here to complain, but I do want you to know, like, that's the reality. That's what's going on in my life. And that is what I'm documenting here, including the fact that Nora had Novocaine, which was her first time getting it, because she was unaware that, and I was unaware that she was even going to need it. They told us she was going to have, she had these 2 tiny cavities on her molars in the back bottom that formed not because of her, but just like the way her teeth formed. It was such a deep groove, they had to fill them. And they dentist didn't think that she'd need Novocaine, but the dentist who said that was a different dentist. And the dentist there, who's working on Nora, in the top left corner there, she was amazing. Her name was Alexis. And she did give Nora Novocaine. And Nora, like, she tried to trick Nora into thinking like it was just her sharp nails, but Nora like totally knew, because she did one side and then Nora goes, the doctor said, Alexa said, I'm gonna do the other side now. And Nora goes, okay, but are you gonna give me another shot? We were all cracking up like, wow, she can't fool her. And then another little moment that was nice was Nora got some new slime when we were out one day. I'm going to do a bunch of journaling on this card. This is where I'm talking about, I go into detail about my feels and how, yeah, Nora, Nora was getting over being sick, and then I actually started to get sick Thursday. And so I stamped It's Okay Not to Be Okay, which that is from Syncopation Design. And I'm going to journal more about how, like, I literally was, like, I'm very open about my mental health journey. I have OCD, and I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, ADHD, anxiety. And so I need to get good sleep. That's on top of lots of, like, other health issues that I have, physical health issues. And so if I don't sleep well, it really affects my mental health and my ability to function and to, like, just exist. And so I was really looking forward to this coming weekend, because I was finally going to get to go to the PTA conference I had paid for and booked a year ago. Not a year ago, quite a while ago. And I was sick. So I'm glad I didn't go and spread mono, which I didn't know I had at the time of, like, all this stuff going on this week. We didn't know that's what we had at this point. But I was very, very upset that I did not get to go. And I was very fortunate that my daughter's teacher of last year, who has also been tutoring her throughout the summer, volunteered to go in my place. So at least it wasn't completely wasted. But it was really difficult for me to accept that, especially having OCD. Like, I have a really hard time being flexible, and, like, I like to know what's happening, what plans are coming, all of that kind of stuff. And when those things change, I struggle with that. That really does affect me. So that's what I'm journaling about. And then one day, because we're preparing to go camping the week after this. So we went to Walmart and got all the cousins matching jammies. And while we were there was that Barbie display. So Nora was like, take a picture of me in front of this, which I thought was so cute, which I'm probably the last person on the planet to have not seen this movie. And at this point, I'll just wait for it to come shining out. Moment, I guess, for us was trying fish tacos that my husband made. And we ate them outside on the back porch, which was nice. In the sunshine there, you can see the evening glow. And it was a really hard week, friends, and that's okay, that's life. And this week has been difficult as well. And this is like 2 weeks later, so maybe it'll be better when we go to school. I don't know. The last thing that I am documenting here is this picture of Nora dancing, and she was doing a victory dance wearing my shoes, which almost fit her, which is very funny. I mean, not really, but kind of. And she finally won the game of life. We had been playing it like every night for days, and she finally won. So that's it. I'm just going to put this chipboard piece on here and call it good. Here we go, friends. This is the finished product. Super love the colors. In all seriousness, like, it's okay not to be okay, and I was not okay this week. Even though everything looks happy and smiley, like, it truly was one of the hardest weeks I've had in a really long time, and the week before wasn't much better. So honestly, the whole month of July is, like I said, July is crap.
But you would never know it by looking at these colorful spreads, right? But I'm glad to be able to document life as it's happening. These pages just bring me so much joy, even though it is bittersweet in the sense that it's been a rough month, but getting to create and to document and to reclaim and write my story and share it with all of you, that is really where the joy is at. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions about anything I used. I always link like the main stores or companies where I purchase things from, but I don't usually provide specific links. You can always DM me though on Instagram if you have questions about those. But do me a favor and like this video if you did. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my content. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, friends, and remember that you are enough. Enjoy the still photos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.